Imagine a leader whose actions are changing the course of history, not just for a nation, but for an entire continent. A man whose rise to power seems improbable, but whose influence is undeniable. Today, we uncover the story of Ibrahim Traoré, a leader whose name is being whispered across Africa, and whose decisions may well shape the future of this vast and diverse continent. In a world where leadership is often measured by wealth, power, and fame, Ibrahim Traoré stands apart. His journey is about more than personal success, it's about the impact he's having on the broader political and economic landscape of Africa. In this video, we'll explore the untold story of Ibrahim Traoré's rise, his vision for Africa, and what his leadership means for the future of the continent. Ibrahim Traoré was born in a small village in Burkina Faso. His early years were shaped by the challenges of growing up in a region marked by political instability and economic hardship. The country, often on the brink of turmoil, was a place where survival was a daily struggle, but for Ibrahim, it was also the place where his leadership instincts began to take root. From a young age, Ibrahim displayed a sharp mind and a deep sense of justice. His educational background wasn't marked by the privileges many expect from powerful leaders. He didn't grow up in a mansion or attend prestigious schools, yet his intellectual curiosity and drive set him apart. Little did the world know at the time, the future leader of Burkina Faso was already taking his first steps toward greatness. It wasn't long before Ibrahim Traoré became disillusioned with the corrupt leadership of his country. He saw firsthand how the political elite exploited the resources of the nation, leaving the masses to suffer in poverty. But Ibrahim wasn't one to sit idly by and watch the downfall of his country. He wanted change. He believed that his people deserved better, and that was the driving force that pushed him into politics. He joined the military at an early age, where his leadership skills were honed. The discipline, the strategy, and the respect for authority he gained in the army would soon serve him well. However, it wasn't just his training that set him apart, it was his genuine desire to serve his people and his country. Ibrahim quickly rose through the ranks, gaining respect from his fellow officers and the civilian population alike. His bold ideas and unwavering commitment to justice made him a beacon of hope for many who had lost faith in the political system. Ibrahim Traoré's pivotal moment came when a coup in Burkina Faso led to a power vacuum. The country was once again thrown into uncertainty, but Ibrahim stepped forward, offering a clear vision for the future. He wasn't the first to attempt to fill the leadership void, but unlike others, he wasn't motivated by personal gain. His vision was bigger, he wanted to reshape the political structure of Burkina Faso and, eventually, the entire African continent. What set Ibrahim apart from other leaders was his ability to unite people from all walks of life. Whether it was the farmers struggling in rural villages or the urban youth yearning for change, Ibrahim's message resonated with all. His leadership was based on the idea that Africa needed to break free from its dependence on foreign powers and forge its own path forward. And it wasn't just rhetoric, he acted on it. Ibrahim's swift actions to restore stability in the country earned him the admiration of millions, both at home and abroad. Ibrahim Traoré's vision for Africa goes beyond just political stability, he envisions a continent where the people are the primary beneficiaries of its natural resources. For far too long, Africa has been exploited by foreign powers, with its vast resources fueling the wealth of others while its people remain in poverty. Ibrahim believes this needs to change, and he's working tirelessly to create a self-sustaining Africa that can stand on its own feet. His focus isn't just on military or political power, but on the economic and social fabric of the continent. Ibrahim has emphasized the importance of investing in education, healthcare, and infrastructure to empower the next generation of Africans. His idea is simple yet revolutionary: create a continent that doesn't rely on aid but instead thrives on its own innovation, resources, and people. Like any leader, Ibrahim Traoré has faced criticism and challenges. His rise to power was met with resistance from both inside and outside the country. Not everyone agreed with his methods or his ideas, and some even labeled him a threat to regional stability. But Ibrahim's resilience has been key to his survival in the political arena. He knows that leadership is not without sacrifice, and he's prepared to face the consequences of his actions. One of the major criticisms has been his stance on foreign influence. His vision for Africa includes reducing dependence on Western powers, which has drawn both admiration and criticism. Critics argue that his stance could isolate Africa from global markets, but Ibrahim believes that the continent must first prioritize its own interests. Whether you agree with his approach or not, one thing is clear: Ibrahim Traoré is a man who has reshaped the political landscape of Burkina Faso and is beginning to influence the broader African narrative. His leadership isn't about personal gain, it's about a greater cause, making Africa self-sufficient, powerful, and united. What will his legacy be? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: Ibrahim Traoré is not just a leader. He is a symbol of what happens when a nation rises from the ashes to take control of its own destiny. His journey is far from over, and the world will be watching closely as his impact continues to unfold. Ibrahim Traoré's story is one of defiance, resilience, and vision. In a world that often rewards the powerful and the wealthy, his leadership reminds us that true power lies not in money or fame, but in the ability to inspire change. Whether you see him as a hero or a controversial figure, his rise to power cannot be ignored. As Africa continues to evolve, Ibrahim Traoré stands as a pivotal figure, reminding us that leadership, when driven by passion and purpose, can change the world. In the coming years, we may look back at Ibrahim's story as one that defined the future of a continent, and a man who was brave enough to change the course of history.